Hey guys, today I'm going to make a body modification related video, and it's going to be speaking directly to parents that have kids that are getting more interested in body modifications. Maybe they're looking more into them, and maybe they're even sitting you down and trying to talk you into letting them get a body modification done. Okay, now I think the biggest mistake that all parents make is as soon as their kids say anything, piercing, tattoo, anything, if those words ever come out of their mouth, the parents go, nope, no, 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 no. Not in my house, not till you're 18, not till whatever, 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 whatever. You need to have an open mind. And that's not even just because I'm modified and I think everybody should have an open mind. When it comes to your kids, you need to have an open mind. Sit them down, let them talk to you about it, talk to them about it, let everybody share their opinions, and try to be open-minded. And, your kids have to be open-minded too, to the reasoning, if you're saying no, why you're saying no. But really, let them get their point across, because as someone who's been interested in body modifications and someone who's been getting modified since I was 15, 16 years old, I grew up in a very Christian home. My mom was a very, very Christian woman, and that was always her thing, was no, 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 no. Not in my house, not till you're 18, not till blah, 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 whatever the hell she had to say about it. And that was her biggest mistake, because that gave me the want to go, okay, Ma. And then I would go out and, get a piercing, come home and show it to her deliberately, just to prove that, I didn't have to listen to her rules. Now, I'm not saying all teenagers are like that, but come on, realistically, you were 16 or 17 at one time, and you were 10 foot tall and bulletproof. You knew everything. Nobody could tell you because you were never wrong. I mean, let's get real. That's the general consensus of teenagers in the world. So really let them talk about it, talk to them about it, and try to come to a mutual decision, and try to make the decision so it's not hostile, so there's no screaming and yelling and whatever. Just really sit down and talk to your kids. Now, the different types of body modification. Piercings, I think parents need to be more lenient on piercings. I'm just going to put that out there right now, because let's think about it. I'm pierced. If I were to take my lip ring out tomorrow and say, I'm sick of this lip ring, it ain't me, I don't want it no more, but the only thing that would be left would be maybe a small little mark there, a small little itty bitty, pox mark or scar from where it was, and that it's non-existent anymore. Unless somebody looks at you like this close and goes, "You had your lip pierced once." They're not even gonna know unless you tell them. So I think parents need to be a little bit more lenient on piercings. Tattoos, I actually think parents should be a little bit more strict about tattoos, because I see too many times, a 16-year-old kid go into a tattoo shop and go, that dragon right there. See what I'm saying? With the Valkyrie on the back? Yeah, the one with the flames coming out of her butthole. I like it, and I want it. That tattoo doesn't mean anything to them, and chances are, as they get older, they're going to like that tattoo less and less. I think that when it comes to a tattoo, you should make your child put a lot of thought into this tattoo, tell you why they want it done, and make sure that it's something that they're going to like, because you need to express to kids that tattoos are semi-permanent. I know there's at least a few parents out there that are tattooed. Tattoos are semi-permanent. Unless you have all kinds of money later in life to have them lasered off or covered, they're semi-permanent. So you're probably going to be stuck with this for a while, if not forever. So make it something that you're going to be able to look at, okay? When it comes to things like stretching, kind of back and forth on that, because with stretching there is a thing that is called the point of no return. Now, the general size that people use for the point of no return is between a 0 and a 00 gauge. And that's just a general size, just to be on the safe side. Everybody's body is a little bit different. So really, really sit and talk to your kid about getting any kind of stretching done. Same goes for any kind of punching, because I've known a lot of kids that lie to their parents and tell them that a punch is a normal piercing. A punch is not a normal piercing. A punch is literally punching skin off of your body to have a hole there. And when it heals, if they heal closed, if you get rid of them, they actually kind of look kind of gross a lot of the time. So that's just my take on it. Like I said, tattoos, be a little more strict. Piercings, don't be so strict, and let your kids talk to you. Don't just shut them down instantly. Not only does that make a kid mad, that makes a kid feel like they're inferior. And really, I think body modifications are important, because if you never let your kid do anything, out of the ordinary, they grow up and they're really, really repressed. And then when they get out, they just explode, and, they get tattoos on their faces, and I mean, probably not really, but they'll just explode and they'll do all these things in their adult life, and it's really only hurting them at that point. So let your kids dye your hair a funky color, let them get a piercing in their nose or in their lip or something. Just let them put the blocks in order to build who they're going to be as a person in the future. If they end up liking body modifications, they end up not liking them anymore, at least they can say that they were able to decide on their own.